don't do that. Please don't. And the reason I don't know, but I feel like sometimes you got to say that because Israel might actually see that as a plan. But this goes to show that yes, Iran has actually did abide by everything that the IAEA wanted them to do. And there were no duplicitous tactics used. The only duplicitous tactics being used in this situation was our negotiation tactics.
On our YouTube channel.
But all right, though, let's go ahead and get over to the next one here. And let's go ahead and switch it up. Let's talk about DHS for a little bit. I know Tom Homan was on CNN.
An agreement to let our country, in particular, President Trump posted on Truth Social, quote, if the radical left Democrats don't immediately sign an agreement to let our country, in particular our airports, be free and safe again, I will move our brilliant and patriotic ICE agents to the airports where they will do security like no one has ever seen before. Now, in a subsequent post, he said that he instructed ICE agents to be ready by Monday. And now the president is saying that you, sir, are going to be in charge. How is that going to work? Are ICE agents going to move into American airports starting tomorrow, Monday?
Yes. And I'm currently working on the plan now of execution, working with the director of ICE and administrator at TSA, the acting administrator. So we'll put together a plan today and we'll execute tomorrow.
Okay, so there are a lot of questions here. First of all.
So, yeah, this has been a bit of a controversial thing that they've been talking about. It's pretty much Trump sending ICE to help out at the airport. I mean, since they're the only agency pretty much getting funded, yeah. The only agency that's getting funded thanks to the big, beautiful bill. And this is why the Democrats are pretty much holding the rest of DHS, well, hostage. Why? Because they don't want to open up the government unless they can get ICE reform. So they're going to go ahead and use, once again, American people as leverage, which is straight up pathetic. And this is why I'll be real with you. I remember when Sid was coming at me like, so what, you're going to vote Democrat? No. Like, do you see the bullshit that y'all pull? Like, come on, bro. This is not an honorable way to like get your way. I mean, and here's the thing, you can't say that Donald Trump just this evil guy when you're using the duplicitous tactic of, well, holding American paycheck. Well, be real with you, holding TSA workers' paychecks hostage so y'all can get y'all way. Like, that shit evil.
Are ICE agents even remotely trained to handle security at airports?
ICE agents receive a high level of training. And, you know, the ICE agents are assigned at many airports across the country already. They do a lot of criminal investigation on smuggling at airports. But, you know, there's you got TSA agents covering exits, people that enter through the exits. You know, certainly a highly trained ICE law enforcement officer can cover an exit, makes people don't go through those exits, entering the airport through the exits, and that stuff like that relieves that TSA officer to go to screening and to reduce those lines. So wherever we can provide extra security, I don't see an ICE agent looking at an X-ray machine because they're not trained in that. There are certain parts of security that TSA is doing that we can move them off those jobs and put them in the specialized jobs, help move those lines.
Okay, that was going to be my next question. So what you're saying is when you move ICE into airports, they are going to be just around the exits and the exteriors. They're not going to be helping people get through the lines and screening people's bags.
Those discussions are going on now. I'm not expert at TSA, so that's why.
AKA, he's like, well, the ICE guys might get some quick TSA training, and yes, you can go to the airport. You might see ICE go ahead and running TSA, since the TSA workers are quitting because why, bro? I mean, let's be real. This is like the second time in a row within a year that their paychecks got frozen or held up because of a government shutdown. Yes, people are quitting over this. Oh, and let's not forget the fact that when this Iran war popped off, shit got more expensive for them. Like just driving to work got more expensive for them while the government shut down and they can't get paid. Like, yeah, that's kind of effed up. And I think if the Democrats truly cared, as soon as this war popped off, they'd have been like, look, we're mad at Trump, but we got to go ahead and open up the government. Or we got to go ahead and let DHS get paid because it's too much.
I'm talking to the TSA
They really
administrator and the
care.
ICE director, find out where we can fit in. We'll have a plan by the end of today, where we're sending what airports we're starting with and where we're sending them. But that's the discussion we're having right now. I ended the discussion to do the show, and I'll be back having the discussions when I finish. So it's a work in progress, but we will be at the airports tomorrow helping TSA move those lines along.
And I know you said it's a work in progress, but at least at the beginning, are there specific airports that you're thinking about starting with? And how many ICE agents are you considering deploying to do this?
Again, that's going based on discussions we're having today. I think we need to, my opinion is that we concentrate on the airports where the longest waits are. We prioritize those. The large airports where there's a long wait, like 3 hours. I think we got to prioritize what we do like we do everything else. So again, having those discussions, continued discussions after the show with the leadership of those agencies will lead us to some decisions based on prioritization, where we deploy, how quick we deploy, how many agents we deploy. So
Right.
Hopefully we'll have all those answers here by this afternoon, but we're working on it. And when we deploy tomorrow, we'll have a well thought out plan to execute.
With respect, if you're doing this in 24 hours, how well thought out could it possibly be?
Again, ICE has been at airports across the country for a long time. It's just expanding.
I mean, well, let's be real. The guys at TSA, I mean, come on now. Let's be real. You're acting like these are like some highly trained people here. Like, come on now. They go through training, but it's not like specialized training here. Like anybody can be a TSA agent. You just got to apply at the airport. Or, I mean, or Indeed or something. I mean, let's be honest here. It's not like an ICE agent where you got to have special training or maybe have a history in law enforcement or military work. Like, yeah, that's not TSA. You can train ICE agents to do TSA and they'll do it just fine. It may be a bit intimidating, I guess, but I mean, hey, man, do you want to catch that flight or not? Do you want to be able to go fly without things being held up or not? All right, then get over it and give the nice ICE officer your your ticket and your ID. Okay.
Those things. Look, it does. How much of a plan does it mean to guard an exit to make sure no one comes through that exit?
And
I mean, we're talking about security options, and these officers are well trained in security, and they're well trained in identification. And look, we're going to do what we can to help TSA move those people through the line.
And last question on this, because this is important, and I realize that this is clearly a plane that you're creating while it's in the air here, but this is a question that a lot of people are asking. Is it just going to be crowd control, or will ICE officers also be doing immigration enforcement while they are at the airports?
We do immigration enforcement at airports all the time. So is that going to change? It's not going to change. This is about helping the men and women at TSA. They've lost several hundred employees. The lines are really slow because of the shutdown. This is about helping TSA do their mission and get the American public through that airport as quick as they can. Well,
yeah, I did hear about that. Yeah, in LaGuardia. What was it? I was watching what was it, Myron Gaines and his brother's stream, and they actually was reporting on that. It was like, yeah, that actually happened. I think, what was it, bro? We tried to call it cap at first, but trust me, it sounded crazy. But yeah, Air Canada plane hit a fire truck at LaGuardia now. Like it happened. What was it? I think it happened a couple hours ago. If anything, let me see.
Well, adhering to all the security guidelines and the protocols, we're simply there to help TSA do their job in areas that don't need their specialized expertise, such as, screening through the X-ray machine. Not training that, we won't do that. But there are roles we can play to release TSA officers from the non-significant roles, such as guarding an exit, to then get back to the scanning machines and move people quicker. And we're just simply helping our fellow officers at TSA.
Hold on, a quick little detour. Because shout out to my man, Jet. And like I said, hey guys, if you want to go ahead and suggest a video, you can send it in through a super chat or a Venmo. If you send in a Venmo, just send $5 in for a video. So for a video reaction. If it's on YouTube or Rumble, it gotta be $10 and up. But on Venmo, just $5. But here.
To breaking news out of America now, and an Air Canada plane has reportedly crashed into a fire truck on a runway at LaGuardia Airport in New York. Images on social media show people crowded around a severely damaged plane. There are reports multiple passengers have been injured. We'll bring you more information as it comes to hand.
Well, that's crazy. Let's see here. See what else they got on this here.
Time 49.
Oh, make sure y'all double tap the screen and like the video.
Right, on our crash box, we have engine 307 and ladder 154 operating on the runway with port
How did that happen?
for an airplane and
On a fire truck, too?
With multiple injuries, so we're going to need EMS to continue into this crash box. All other units will be at staging with Port Authority Police until escorted until further notice. We'll get back to you with further particulars.
More closer than LS5.
LS6, I need both of you to respond for this. Hashtag to proceed with message.
Hashtag 201. On the runway, we have right now 4 red tag firefighters from PAPD and upwards of 100 patients on board an Air Canada airplane on the runway.
I got 2 yellow tag patients at this time and 1 green tag patient. Do you have resources coming in?
Right, conditions 49, the report we received from hashtag 2 prior that's been on scene with 4 red tag firefighters. Could you switch over to TAC, coordinate with hashtag 2 and get back to us on that updated patient count, please?
4, 7, and ladder 154. An airplane that collided with a crash truck for air rescue for S.E.T. Numerous victims at this time currently on mass casualty incident. We'll return with further details. Canada report 0002 out.